Hello, kids. Still got like 4 minutes, so I'm sure some of you. Hoorah! Got Logs, got Benny. What do you mean error? Logs, do you actually have an error? Hit me up with those book, movie, game recommendations. I'm so freaking bored. At their beginning, Edsby, you're my only friend. I think I'm gonna go read / watch after. Logan? You shouldn't even know what that is. I love that. She's like, the whole trilogy. Hey, Max. Wait, Cam, are you saying there's a book called After? Or did you tell me a movie? Benny, of course I'll play Minecraft. Yes, Liam, Yahtzee. Yahtzee for life, man. Last night I played Sorry. Oh, Wattpad is free. Wait, there's a movie about a book that's written on Wattpad? Pong. Oh yeah, that's a classic. I could crush some Pong. I'm just gonna go rinse up my cup. I'll be right back. Pong, E.T. It's been a while since I've seen E.T. Someone... Is that you again, Jerry? Wait, no, it was Johnny last time. I think it was Johnny. Yeah, it was Johnny last time. Period 1. Oh my word! It's like the world's biggest yawn. Sonic fanfic. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, Zoe. You guys haven't given me a single thing that I would actually read or watch. Well, nothing appropriate at least. Most of this is like grade. Can me and Zoe go? Yeah. Yeah, just Canada Post me a coffee, Cam. That'd be great. Hopefully it's still warm. Wow, Lenise. Yes, I should read my Bible. That's true. Just all day quarantine reading my Bible. Like a good Christian. Good morning, Hugh. How is the dorm Wi-Fi today? No, I'm not in my PJs. You trash talking my sweater? It is a bit whack. I'll let you insult it. You guys can give me a hard time. It's got some weird things on it, but they are not PJs. And I'm in jeans. Normally I wouldn't be in jeans. Sorry, I don't know why I had to show you my leg to tell you I was in jeans. But anyways, I'm in jeans. Hey, all the lol for a game. You're talking League of Legends. This one really tugs at my heart. Ben, what tugs at your heart? Okay, let's rip some attendance because we're started here. I don't want to waste more of your time than we actually have. But keep hitting me up. The video is like PPT. Oh. Wow, Zoe. True. I feel like you're lying, but true. My quality is bad. Is that true? Okay, let's crush some attendance. What do I want to do here? Ba-bing. Ba-boom. All right, so who did I see? Let's see. I have seen Logan, I've seen Cam, I've seen Max. I saw Kyle a second ago. Yalds I saw. Lenice, Zoe, Daniel and Liam. Ben I saw. I'm not sure if I saw Jerry, but I did see Hugh. So those people that I didn't mark, that would be Paula, Josh, Paul, Crystal, Izzy, David, Wendy, Bassett, Batten, Ty, and Jerry. Could you guys say something for me so that way I can mark you here? Let's see. We can attempt the green screen. Paul is here. Izzy's here. Is FOM spelled with an H? I had no idea. Oh, yeah. I should get a subscriber button, yeah, I should get a sub goal. My sub goal would be 20 because I think I'm at 17 subscribers on YouTube. So if y'all can get me to 20, that would be pretty sweet. So who have I just seen? I've seen Crystal. I've seen Bassett. Paul, let me just mark some of those guys. I don't think I saw Paula. Oh, I'm at 29? Holy smokes, guys. Okay, well, let's go for 40. Smash that like button. I mean, subscribe button. I don't freaking know. Batten and Bassett are here. Who else did I see in that mess? I saw Paul. I feel like I just saw Crystal as well there. Hey, just got a notification. It says Lenice has subscribed to your channel. Thanks, Lenice. Sorry, I am all over the place here. Trying to find the chat again. There it is. Sorry, Jerry is here. Kenoshi's here, so Daffe's here, so that's 3. Jerry, Kenoshi, Daffe, Crystal's here. Okay, let me just go back and hit this. Sorry, guys, attendance is like a 10-minute process, isn't it? Daffe's here. Izzy was here. Dave was here. And Jerry was here. So who am I missing? Paula, Wendy, Ty. Paula, Wendy, Ty. Unless they were here and I'm just going crazy. Wendy was here. Sorry, Wendy. I must have missed you. You were just underneath Crystal there. So I don't think I've seen Paula. Don't think I've seen Ty. He's at... Did I do a tongue twist, Ben? I apologize. Okay, someone. I don't know who you are, man. You gotta be more helpful than that. Okay, so I'm gonna mark Paula and Ty absent for now. If they get here, just let me know, and we'll rock and roll with that. Cool. Sweet. So yesterday we talked about that exponential growth and decay stuff. And here, let me just see what you guys can see here and open up the chat just in case y'all are making fun of me. No, you're not. You're being nice. That's nice. Oh, you want to see? Let's see if I can attempt the green screen. It does not work that good. I probably have to test this here. So let's see. I gotta adjust. But you can see this is on my blind. So anyways, I think it works decent. Like you should be able to see, like if I move the words, yeah, you can see the words behind my head. But Like you can see, like it's my camera quality is so crap, right? Oh, awesome, Paula, I see you there. I'll fix that. Thank you for letting me know. So I can keep it like this, but I feel like this is more annoying and less helpful than the actual camera. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want me to keep it like this? It's like weirdly pixelating my shirt for some reason. I don't exactly know why. Ben, what do you mean I have an inconsistent neck? What is it even supposed to mean? Oh man, I'm like, sometimes I'm invisible if I move too fast for it. It's like all like weirdly pixelated and you can like see through. I don't know why I'm that's not my dance moves. Please no one clip that. I like the style, sir. Thanks, Kyle. Okay, so I gotta go back and fix Paula. I think I'm just missing Ty. So let's just quickly fix Ty on here. Oh no, sorry, Paula on here. Awesome, awesome. Okay, team. So attendance is done. We're gonna rock and roll. Yeah, so we were talking about that exponential growth and decay yesterday. Let me just reopen that chat so I know what you guys are saying to me. Ty is on TikTok. Like I can go to TikTok right now and, oh no, you can't search on TikTok. Max told me he made a TikTok or something like that, so I tried to look it up. But I didn't have the app, so I was trying to go on the website. The website is terrible. You can't like search anything. It's so stupid. But I got to get the app, I guess, to see you goons. Oh, that's stalking? Okay, never mind. Sorry. Sometimes I say weird things. I don't mean them to be weird. Okay, I'll shut up. Let's pretend I never said anything. 4.1. 4.1. We're going to do maybe a couple of these. We'll just take these up. And then we'll rock and roll. So, did I ask you guys to do anything from the textbook too? I feel like I asked you to do the number 2 from the textbook, right? So the one about the rice on the chessboard. Can you guys just check and see if anything about that is worth looking at? Was there any of those questions you guys want me to take up maybe? Was it number 2 from the textbook? I think probably the hardest of all of the questions maybe, and I should probably give you guys the answers for these, that way you know that you did them right, I guess, right? Why not? So we'll do 2 and 3 really quick. And then if you guys want me to take up 9, comment in the chat, say you want me to take up question 9. But other than that, we're good. 3 in the note. Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Yeah, will do, Cam. So for the dodo bird one, maybe you guys can just kind of like follow along with this. But the dodo bird one, in terms of its equation, we are going to start with 5,000. So that would be your A0, right? So you'd have 5,000 times 3/4 is the A value because it's 3/4 of. So you're multiplying it by that to some X there. And then basically, how would we figure out after 3 years? Well, that's when this would be when X is equal to 3. Wow, you can really see through on my neck here and my eyeballs sometimes. It's because it's not a true green screen, right? It's like actually my green nasty blind, so it's not very good. But anyways, all you do for this one was you'd put in 5,000 times 3/4 to the exponent 3, and you guys could figure out what that is. I don't think I have to waste your time with that. But this part C is actually tough because I think some people are solving this in a weird way. But basically what you need to do is you need to make sure that you have your dodo bird population at half. And so it's how long. So it's not like your base of the exponential function is a half. It's not saying that. It's not like the population is halving every year. It just wants to know how many years, using the same model as before, will it take for our population to become half of what it originally was. So remember, we started with 5,000. So half of 5,000 would be 2,500. Right? So I'm really looking at when is my population going to be 2,500. So I would say in my equation, my population in the end is 2,500. I'm going to start with 5,000. It's going to be 1/2. Oh, no, sorry, 3/4. 3/4 was our original thing. That's what's happening every year. And so I'm figuring out what is that year. Well, now if I bring that 5,000 over, if we kind of work on bed mass for a second here together, right? That 5,000 will divide the other side. It'll just be equal to 1/2. So you're going to get 1/2 equals 3/4 to the x. And basically, you just need to test numbers here and test x values. Or if you wanted to get the exact answer, remember what you do is you take log of the number by itself. So in this case, it'd be log 1/2, and you divide it by log of the base. So log of 3/4. Now, you don't have to remember that, but that's just how you get an exact answer, right? You guys could have guessed. So I don't know what you guys got as an answer. Let's just test this in our calculators. We'll see if I can come up with the actual answer here. So this would be log 0.5, or 1/2, divided by log of 0.75. So I get 2.4. 2.4. Did you guys get something around 2.4? Maybe you wrote 2.5 as your guessed answer. I get, well, 2.41 if we want to be more exact, but anyway, something like that. Coolio? Let's do the zebras in Canada one, because that's a pretty common problem. Yeah, it's just too cold for them. So our zebra population in Canada is just slowly dying off. It's pretty sad. Pretty well, you can only find them at the Elmvale Zoo now. Maybe the Toronto Zoo, probably the Toronto Zoo. I don't know if you guys have ever been. I don't know, I don't even exactly know where Elmvale is. I feel like it's somewhere around here. That would be the greatest class trip ever. But I remember going to the Elmvale Zoo as kids, and you just drive like your car through. We drove like our little Astro van. It's like this like nasty old minivan that we used to have. And the giraffes, there's giraffes, and they like you drove through, so it was like a driving zoo. And you'd like stop, and giraffes would come right up to your car and like lick your windows. And the monkeys would crawl like all over the top of your car, and they'd be like pulling on the windshield wipers and like grabbing the windows, trying to pull them down. So you weren't allowed to roll your windows down. You had to keep them up because the monkeys are trying to get into your car. Anyway, this is really fun. I don't know if you guys have been in the Elmvale Zoo before, but pretty cool spot. Okay, zebras. Although I guess right now the last thing you'd want is anything or anybody licking the windows of your car. That would be not a great field trip at the moment. Okay, zebras. You guys still with me, by the way? It's the problem with the YouTube thing is that I don't really see that y'all are alive. Last thing. Okay, Kyle's there. Hey, thanks, Kyle. Sweet. Cool. Write an equation to model the situation. So this one's tough because possibly. Because the problem with this question is that it's worded differently. Remember I was saying that there's two different Batten. How is Batten just giving me the answer now? Oh, okay, cool. He's good. There's two different ways of wording this previous question. Remember I said 3/4 of them survive, and then there's the other way of saying is 1/4 of them die. Well, here, if you're saying 20% of the zebras die each year, well, if you were to think about, okay, what would happen after 1 year, right? And I think, okay, 300, and then 20% of them die. So I'd multiply it by 20%, and then you're gonna have left like very few zebras. You're gonna have 60 zebras left. Okay, that's not what I want. Right? I don't want to have to do that math. That's how many died, right? So that would be like, I'd have to do 300 minus 60. That's just not a very efficient way of doing things. So when we do of and multiply it, it gives us what's left, right? So if 20% of them are dying, I want to know how many zebras are going to be left in there. So instead of multiplying it by 0.2, what if I multiply it by how many are still going to be there? That way I don't have to do the math of taking 60 away afterwards, and I can just continue to multiply it. 80% are living, right? 20% die, but that means 80% are left to live. So instead of multiplying it by 0.2, you'll multiply it by 0.8, and that'll be every single time, right? So we start with 300, and then when I multiply by 0.8, then it makes more sense, right? If you're like, okay, after 1 year, there's only 60 zebras left, it's like, holy crap, a lot of zebras died, right? It's freaking cold in Canada, but not that cold. They're just like horses with paint on them. So basically, you've got an equation to model the situation would be, right, our A0 in this case, what we started with is 300. So we'd say y equals 300 times 0.8, right? Because 20% of them die, which means 80% are left. That's why I'm using 0.8 to the x. So how many zebras will exist in Canada after 10 years? Well, probably not too many, but we'd get y equals 300 times 0.8. So 20% of them are going to die every single year. So in 10 years, let's see how many zebras are left. I'm just going to throw them in my calculator. 300 times 0.8 to the exponent 10 is going to be 32. Holy. So a lot of dead zebras. That's sad. 32.2 zebras. So there's not a full zebra left. We probably round down in terms of zebras. I don't think you round up zebras. In any case, if you have even 0.8 of a zebra, that zebra is probably not living. So I think you just round down zebras. So we got 32 zebras. And that was it for that one. Cool. Any questions about that, guys? I maybe went a little too fast. I'll let you guys freeze on this frame here and copy that down while I see if y'all have any questions. Did you need me to look at number 2 in the textbook, the one about the rice, or would that one make sense, kinda? I'm not sure. You let me know. Sorry, I'm seeing if I could fit the clock under my arm. I have problems. Maybe post in chat if you want me to do that number 2 from the textbook, or just move on. Ben, there was an outbreak of zebras in Canada. They ran away. Sir, can you repeat the part in part A? Yeah, maybe they escaped from the safari, but I don't know. I will repeat the part from part A as well. And then somebody asked a question about the log bit and why they're getting a different answer than me. So I'm going to try and help you with that in a second. So the part from part A, why we did 0.8. Oh, hey, Ty. I marked you here, right? Or did I? I can't remember. I feel like I didn't mark you here. You were the only one that was away, so give me 1 sec. Attendance. Tie, nice. All right, sorry. So the reason that we use 0.8, guys, instead of 0.2 is if you put in 0.2, basically all the zebras are dying way too fast, right? You're basically killing 80% of them, not killing 20%. So we put in 0.8 because that's like saying you have 80% of the zebras, right? If 20% die, that means you have 80% of the zebras, and of means multiply. So you want 0.8, so 80% of 300. So you're doing 0.8 times 300 in this case, and that's why we use 0.8. Power for the people. Okay. So 32 zebras, all that other fun stuff. Great. Awesome, Kyle. So for the log thing, I think some people are struggling with typing that in their calculator. Let me just show you on my calculator. Let me open up a calculator here. Bring it down into the screen here. So we want to do, remember in this calculator, yours might be different, but I think probably your problem is using brackets. So you make sure that you do log 1/2 and the bracket. Then divide sign, log 3/4 and the bracket. So I'll just type that in chat. Sorry, 1 sec. Log 1/2 bracket divided by log bracket 3 over 4. So I would type that in your calculator. But anyways, I'll do it in here just in case you guys want to see how you do it in this calculator. So I'm going to write 1/2 is 0.5. And I'm going to take the log of that because it works backwards in this one. So sorry about that. So that's log 1/2. And you can see that in there now. And then we'd go divide by 3/4 is 0.75. And then I hit log again. And then I should be able to hit equals. And now you get 2.4. Kyle, log is magical. I haven't taught you guys really how to use it. If you don't understand the log part, that's technically okay because you can just keep guessing the answer, right? Like back here where you've got this part, the 1/2 equals 3/4 x. Just keep doing like 3/4 to the 1. Well, it's not 3/4 to the 1 because that's just 3/4. And then 3/4 to the 2 and see that's a little closer to 1/2. And then 3 be too small or whatever it is. So you try 2.5. And if you got 2.5, that would be fine. But basically, if you want to do the log and you have something this simple, you just do log of this thing divided by log of the base. So log of what the answer should be divided by log of the base. And if you can just remember that, that's how you do it. If you can't remember that, don't panic because you don't have to know how to do that. Technically, I'm not supposed to teach you that. I just think it's way faster and easier than guessing. I hate guessing, so it's totally up to you. But you would get the right answer if there was a test or whatever it would be either way. Okay, if you need help, because I've already talked for a little bit too long here, not too long, but it's already been, what is it, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes here, just with homework help. I will help you with number 2. I saw somebody posted about number 2. I'll try and do that in the content library after the lesson. That way you guys can go back and look on that, just so we can continue to move on and do today's lesson. Do you guys have, what unit are we in? 4? Unit 4? Do you have 4.2? Did that send? I think I sent it not that long ago. So if you don't have it, that's my mistake. I should be sending things the night before. I'll be better about that today. Yeah, did they send you 4.2? Yeah, Kyle's got it, Ben's got it, Y'all's got it, Zoe's got it, Bassett's got it. Awesome. Thanks, Daniel. Great. Kyle's got it. Perfect. Again, I haven't taught the grade 10 math before, so I don't know how your exponent skills are, but I had a bunch of people message me yesterday talking about how they didn't know exactly how to do some of the exponent skills. Actually, this was 2 days ago on Monday when we did the little bit of review. Not yesterday so much, but 2 days ago. So I'm going to go over some of the exponent laws that we have, and so hopefully that's helpful. I don't need to go through every single example because I know that we do some of these. Even in grade 9 math, we do some exponent laws, but it'll be a quick little refresher, so I won't take too much time here. But let's just go through a couple of them because the textbook wants me to friggin' do that, and that's how things work in Canada. But anyways, we'll just do multiplying exponents, dividing exponents, power of a power, and then negative exponents, and then zero exponents. So basically rules that you guys should already know, and then I've just given you 3 homework questions, so you should be able to crush that. I'll try and go through all of these pretty quickly. I'm not going to do every example. As you guys can see, like some of them have 6 things here, and I don't think you guys need to do all 6 and 6 things here and so on. So we'll do a couple here and there. But then in the homework, they're obviously going to get tougher. And as we do this unit, these are important skills to know. You should be able to use these skills, and I want everyone to be on the same page. So you should have these skills in order to complete tomorrow's work and the next days and so on like that. Okay, sounds like a bunch of you got this. So we're gonna rock and roll with this. So if you guys could get this out, remember my strategy is I'm gonna teach something. And I know not all of us have 2 monitors, or not all of us want a split screen like that. So if you want, please pay attention, and then I'll give you some time to copy. I feel like this would work better if I didn't have like the world's most multicolored shirt on. The camera would have an easier time. Also, if I just had a better camera in general, that'd be more helpful. You can see the top of the blind when I put it there. That's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, I got an itchy face. Holy smokes. let's skedaddle through this. Multiplying the numbers when you got the same base. So remember the rule, when we multiply numbers of the same base, if I have like x to the a times x to the b, you guys should remember that's x to the a plus b. So in this case here, we should be able to do some of these suckers. I'll just do one while you guys are opening up your OneNote. But if we have 4 to the 3 times 4 squared, luckily these are the same base, right? So you should be able to combine those together to 4 to the 3 plus 2 would be 4 to the 5. And that's just simplifying. We don't need to type that in our calculator. This next one here though, 7 to the 4 times 5 to the 3, because they are not the same base, it's not possible. You don't have to write that out if you already know this and this is too easy for you. I'm just writing that for those of us that are like, oh, I wonder why we can't do that one. Why is Mr. Ellis saying we can't do that question? And then this next one here, we got 2 to the 8 times 2 to the negative 3. You can still add them even though you've got that negative exponent in there. That's a little weird. So anyways, I would just do 8 plus negative 3 or 8 minus 3, right? So you're going to get just 2 to the 5. Okay, I'll give you guys a second to copy that down or try those on your own. And if you want, you can try, probably the hardest one is that last one here, that B one. But again, you just add them together, so it's not that difficult. But get those ones down, and then in chat, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to move on. If you have another question about how this rule works, let me know. But it is something that I'm hoping some of us have the skills for. And again, message me in Teams if you are having a private question. You want me to just explain something, I won't give you a shout out. I'll just straight up explain. Kyle's done. Thanks, Kyle. Liam's giving me the thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Dana's good. Paul, was that a don't or a done? Oh, somebody's at the door. Sorry, you guys, one sec. Awesome. Thanks, man. Sorry. It was a package. What did I get? It's part of. So my girlfriend's birthday was on. What day is it today? It's Wednesday, right? It's on Monday. But like you can't go to any friggin' stores, and so like I've like ordered stuff like as of like the March break, like when it started, because it's like it's gonna be a gong show, sorry. And so I had all this stuff ordered, and I was like, God, basically I just like not gonna be like that person of a gift. I like made a card and stuff like that, but like it's like it sucks because there was so many little things that I'd ordered, and then like only one thing came on Monday, like for her actual birthday, or actually like a couple days before that. So anyways, I like went to the store and actually like panic bought some things. I was like, shoot, I have nothing. But now stuff like that is like just arriving now. So anyways, it's been like a 2 or 3 part gong show of a present. So I apologize for those of you guys that have birthdays in March. It is not a fun time to get presents for people, or it's not a fun time to, have a birthday as you're sitting at home either. As you said, safe. Yeah, I got it. I went like on the first Friday of March break, or the first Monday of March break, early on before everything was all crazy. But yeah, still, I've stopped going to the store for random things. I'm gonna try that grocery shopping when you can just like sit in your car and they bring it out to you. I'm gonna be like, I don't know, a rich jerk. I don't know if that's the right word for that. I was like, I think Mr. May always does that, so he shouldn't say rich jerk, but I've never done that before. Anyways, but supposedly that's what the grocery stores want you to do. My sister works at No Frills. It's like the opposite of that. Yeah, they do that. They do that like Superstore. They do that like, I don't know if they do it at Sobeys. But yeah, anyways, there's a lot of stuff. Ben, how do you even type all that out and know? Like, do you search that? What is that? Oh, it's a power. I think you can go to Taco Bell, Lars. You just got to get takeout or go through the drive-thru or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. Let's do this. I think I've got enough thumbs up from you guys. Dividing exponential numbers. Okay, so again, okay, Daniel says it's not safe. I'm sorry that this is review for some of us, but I know some of us need the help, so I don't want to not do it and then have you guys hate me for it. Logan, if I hit Alt 4, it would only close the tab I'm on, buddy. It would only close OneNote, and then it would take 2 seconds. Nothing else is going to change. So remember, if I have like a to the x divided by a to the y, with those two exponents, I subtract them, right? So a to the x minus y. And so basically you just subtract your exponents when you're dividing. They have to have the same base though. Just like before, these guys, right? We couldn't do these ones because they didn't have the same base. Well, down here, we're gonna have to make sure that they have the same base as well. So things like this 4 to the 4 divided by 4 to the 1, that's just 4 to the 4 minus 1, which would be 4 to the 3, right? So stuff like that. And then here, like this 2 to the 6 divided by 2 to the 3, right? Again, you just subtract the exponents to just be like 2 to the 3 and so on. This one here, because it's x to the 5 divided by y squared, you can't simplify it, right? It's not possible to simplify that one. You could, like, if we had something where it was like, you know, let me just give you an example because I had a good question. What would you do if they weren't the same? Well, this one here, you can't change it anymore, right? Because it's just variables. Like, it's not like you get a number answer for variables. But if I had like 4 to the 2 over 3 to the 3, and you're like, I can't simplify it. Well, it's fine. You just put it in your calculator, right? It's just you can't simplify that anymore. That's just something you would type in. You go 4 squared, which is 16 divided by 3 cubed, which is 27. And so you just do 16 over 27 would be your answer, right? So you can't simplify it. But anyways, that's how she goes. Can I do the last one 9? Batten, I don't understand what you mean. Last one 9F example 1. I don't know what that means, buddy. But this one here would be 4 to the x minus 6. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that up there for a second. You guys copy that down, and I'm gonna see what Batten means. What do you mean, sir? The last one of example. Oh, the last one of example 1. I understand. Sorry, the last one. 9F. This one here is what Batten's talking about. So sorry, I will come back to this, guys. So Batten wants to know this one here, B, and then we're adding our exponents, right? So we'd have 4x minus 1 plus 13 plus 2x. And that's going to be b to the 4x plus 2x is 6x, and then minus 1 plus 13 is going to be plus 12. b to the 6x plus 12. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. That's great. Yeah, no problem, man. And then I'll do, I'll do that last one in example 2 as well there, Paul. You just leave it as 4 to the x minus 6. So I think I did that one, yeah. You just leave it like that. Sorry, am I zoomed out enough for you guys here? Is this sufficient? Probably hard to get all of that in. You can see here, I'll tilt the camera so you can see through a little bit better. How's my YouTube skills? Yeah, so Zoe, that's a really great question. Basically, you can have negative exponents, but you normally don't leave it like that. We're gonna do the negative exponents one just down below in a second here, but you can't have. You normally don't leave your answer as a negative exponent. You would flip it to a fraction, and I think you probably already. The reason that you're asking doesn't need to be a fraction is you know how to do that already. But yeah, normally, if you guys were to write an answer on a test, you wouldn't leave it as negative exponents. Cool? And I think you're probably referring to this one here, right? This 9 to the 2 divided by 9 to the 6. And that is 9 to the 2 minus 6, which would be 9 to the negative 4. Now for now, because technically I haven't taught you guys what to do with this yet, we would leave that, but maybe, is that the next one? No, it's not. But negative exponents, they're just reciprocals. And I feel like you guys should know this stuff. So yeah, like technically you wouldn't leave this one like that. This is where we talk about the elevator rule. So if it's a negative exponent, you just send it to the bottom and you just bring it down. So if you were to type this in, it would be the same thing in your calculator as 1 over 9 to the positive 4. If you don't understand that, I'll try and explain that better down below when we actually get to the negative exponents. But yeah, that's a good question, Zoe. No one made a comment on my sweet random cat bounce. But it's pretty cool. I've got mad YouTube skills. So I don't need your validation. I'm just great in general. I like dogs. I would have gave you a compliment if it was dogs, but because it's cats, I'm not saying anything. All right. This one would be negative as well, right? And so just to give you guys an example of what that looks like, x to the 5 over x to the 8, right? That's the same thing as x to the 5 minus 8, so x to the minus 3. And again, you kind of flip the fraction to make it a positive because, like Zoe said, you don't want to leave a negative exponent. So you write 1 over x cubed. Coolio? Coolio. Thanks, Ben. All right, well, I'll explain that better in a second here. So if you're confused, don't you worry. Don't you fret. Here we go. Here's my last rule. Am I going too fast? Hit me up in a comment in the comment section. Say, am I going too fast, too slow, just right? It's like the porridge. This one's too hot. This one's too cold. This one's just right. If we got x to the a with a b outside of it, you're gonna get, remember you multiply those, right? So you do x to the a times b, or x to the ab. What are those? Too cold. Berry goob. Okay. A couple of people said too slow. Some people said just right. All right. Sorry for those of you that see. It's probably too slow if you've seen this before. So I'm sorry for that. I'll try not to waste too much of your time here. And so we should be able to do this, right? When we're just taking those things that are outside. These are the ones that you multiply. So it's like 2 to the 5 cubed. Basically what that is, right, is you'd have like, this would be the same thing as 2 to the 5, because that's what cube means, times 2 to the 5 times 2 to the 5, or adding those now, because now we look, oh, these are multiplying same base, so we add the exponents. So 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15. So we add them together, or 3 5s. So do you see how basically it's just like, oh, you have 3 5s, you just multiply them together. You don't need to do this secondary step. It's kind of a waste of your time, right? So basically you just take it, and instead of doing all that nonsense, you just say 2 to the 5 times 3 is 15. And this is the only case. That's where people get confused with these rules, because you look up to this one here, and the difference is, right? Sorry, this one up here. These are 2 separate bases of 4 where we're multiplying them together. Whereas down below, there's only 1 base of whatever it is, and the exponents are there, right? There's 2 different exponents here, yes, but there's 2 separate bases, and we're adding the exponents. But down here in... Ooh, I'm freezing on mine a little bit, so if I'm freezing on yours, I apologize. 2 to the 5 times 3, you're multiplying these ones. So in this case, this would be 3 to the 4 times 6. And that's 4 times 6 is 12, 24, 3 to the 24, and so on. So I will just let you guys copy that. Actually, I'll do like one harder one, won't I? Let's do this one. X to the negative 2, so negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And if we follow the rule we've been following, no negative exponents, you write that as 1 over x to the 6, and so on. I'm probably going a little fast there now, so I'm just going to zoom out, slow down, take a load off. All right, there you go. I'll pause. Hit me with a thumbs up when you're ready to move on, and I'll probably do that last example because it seems like people want me to follow along and make sure I'm doing those last examples. Why doesn't the outside exponent increase the base? Why doesn't... You mean apply to the base, possibly? Technically, we are. Like, if we're just following rules of exponents, like we are changing the base technically, like we're multiplying it. That exponent already inside is going to the base, right? Like this exponent is applying, this 5 is applying to 2, so we have 5 2's, and we'd write those out like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, right? Technically, this would be another way of writing this. That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And if we have that cubed, technically you're doing 3 of those. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And then 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Oh my gosh. So how many friggin' 2's are there? Well, if you counted them all up, there'd be 15, right? So another way of writing that is 2 to the 15. Yes, I'm going to do the last example with the minus 2. Absolutely. Sorry, I've wrote a lot there, so I'm just going to pause, and I will do that last example. Kim, do you actually have a second account, or is this somebody messing with you? Oh. I think we all need another little cat bounce in our lives. Look at them cats bounce. Kyle, freaking Teddy. Okay. Yeah, I had actually, Zoe, can you send me that list of the useless websites that you showed me before? Because those things are things that I inserted. Like, that's a website that I just load up there. But I had a couple more that I just tried to find on my own. I had this one that played a song, but it banned my stream. It took my stream down because it had a song. So they can't have music attached. But if they're just like something stupid like that, where I don't have to click anything and they just load, that would be cool. Anyways, let's motor. Somebody wanted me to do the last one here. Negative 2 to the 7 times 2. So that negative 2 is inside the bracket, right? So really this is just like, let me just like put a block over this. This negative 2 is like one number, right? And it's inside the bracket. So it's that thing to the exponent 7. So there's 7 of that things, and then like double that. So there's actually 14 of those things, right? So it's actually that block, which is -2 hidden underneath, right? It's that -2 to the exponent 14. So this would be the blocky thing to the exponent. 7 times 2 is 14. Or what is that actually? It's -2 to the 14. So just because there's a -2 there, nothing actually changes. I'm going to erase that block because it's kind of irrelevant. You don't need to have that there. But that would be a positive in the end, right? Okay. We're on to the last one, guys. Again, sorry if you're struggling or if you're not able to stick with me so well here. I think the more cat memes I have, the better chance I have of you sticking around to see the next dumb thing that I have loaded in the corner, because that's what we live for, is dumb things loading in corners. I think we're good to move on. I'm hoping we are. Negative exponents, yay. Okay, so basically, negative exponents, they require you to do the reciprocal. So remember, reciprocal means to flip a number. And normally it's like a fraction, but even if the number is 2, you can do the reciprocal of 2, right? You flip 2. 2 is 2 over 1, so the reciprocal is 1 over 2. You flip it. So flip a number or fraction. I'll give you guys a second to write that down. Okay, let's try this. Can I, we've been doing this. Can I move that over a little bit? I'm hoping you guys are still with me there. I'm not really sure how your workflow is in terms of like, if you guys are doing what I'm saying, where you've got, you know, my YouTube video open, like, I don't know, like on that full page, and then you're flipping over to OneNote to try something. Anyways, hopefully it's not stressful. Hopefully you're not like panicked that you'll miss something. You guys can always pause and stuff like that if you need to. Okay. So they always have examples up here, but anyways, let's just do this one. Really, the reciprocal of 5, right? You take 5 and you flip 5. 5 is 5 over 1, so its reciprocal is 1 over 5. And to do that, basically, you know, you just change the exponent to being a positive. So instead of this being 5 to the -1, it becomes 1 over 5 to the +1, so just 1 over 5. This 2 to the -4, right, that's the same thing as 2 over 1 to the -4, so you do the reciprocal of that to make it positive, because you never want a negative exponent. You don't leave it like, it's just bad form. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it's just like how we do always the x-axis sideways and the y-axis vertically. It's just what you do. So don't ask me why exactly, but it's also like our brains don't work in negative exponents, right? You think squared is the number happens twice. So -2, you're like, the number happens -2 times, but it just doesn't make sense, right? So we convert it to a positive exponent, and it just makes it a fraction. So 2 over 1 to the -4 would be 1 over 2, and then you change it from -4 to +4, like that. Let's do a couple more of these. X to the -3, right? X to the -3 would be the same thing as x over 1 to the -3, and then you basically take your reciprocal of x over 1, which would be 1 over x to the +3. Bingo. This one down here, even though you have an exponent in the that is a variable, this is an exponential function, right? So if we were to ask to graph 3 to the exponent negative x, you might be like, what the crap? Well, that's the same thing as, remember, flip 3, so it's going to be 1 over 3 to the x. Question, that one there, 1 over 3 to the x, is that exponential growth or decay? It's a question from yesterday. Would that be exponential growth or decay? Hit me up in the chat. As I awkwardly wait for the 10-second delay that there is. Growth. Thanks, someone. Thanks, Paul. Decay. Decay. Awesome. For sure. I'm getting a bunch more decays now. So the reason it's decay, remember, if it was like 2, and any number bigger than 1, remember 1 would be the thing timesing it by 1 times 1 times 1, so it stays the same. So nothing happens. But if it's bigger than 1, our base, I mean, so right now we've got that 1/3, right? Let's pretend it's 2. It would be like 2 to a certain number, so it'd be 2 times 2, and it's getting bigger, it's growing. But here we're timesing it by 1/3. It's like I'm getting 1/3 of the penguins or 1/3 of the zebras, right? So they're dying. So that would be exponential decay, for sure, it's decay. And then all these ones here, let's just try the last one because it seems like you guys always like doing the last one. Basically, you just do the reciprocal, right? Flip it and make the exponent positive. So this would be, oh, hello, not letting me type or write. Nope, it's not letting me write at all. Okay, this would be, I can't write right now, guys. I think my pen stopped working, and I don't know what that's going to do for me. So this would just be 5 over 4, or sorry, 4 over 5, right? It's the reciprocal to the exponent. Now it would be positive 2. So sorry about that. Can't do my pen. But you'd flip the fraction, so 4 over 5, and that exponent would just become positive. And sorry, we're almost done. Because the last one I don't really have to explain much because it's so easy for you guys. I'll give you a second to copy that down. We're almost done. Hopefully I'll be able to let you go a little bit early today for lunch. And luckily you don't have to wait around for the bell to ring. Try putting the pen back in the holder and taking it out again. Yeah, thanks, Liam. I forgot that was a trick that worked. Oh, Liam, you're such a smart guy. Thank you, sir. So this would be 4 over 5 to the exponent positive 2. Okay, letting you guys get that down. Hey, when I zoom out like this, are the letters too small for the crappy quality that you guys are receiving, or is it okay to read? Too small or okay? Is cool, perfect, it's okay. Yelda does not sound so pleased. She's like, it's fine, whatever, who cares? I'm not copying that crap down anyways. All right. 0 exponents. 0 exponents, I don't think I have to do any of these ones. We'll just do example 5. We'll just do a tough one here. But basically, remember, that's what she, is that a that's what she said joke? It's fine. It doesn't do. I don't copy it down. Yeah, there's no that's what she said jokes. I think you're just saying that's what she said. Okay, good. All right. I was gonna say, did I say anything inappropriate? I did not. Pineapple. What? Pineapple? What is happening, Kyle? Anything to the exponent 0 is 1. We know that. I don't have to do any of these, right? Doesn't matter if it's negative, positive, something weird. It's a variable, a to the 0. Doesn't matter. Even this square root of pi crap, 0 is 1. Don't ask. Yeah, goodness gracious. Let's just do one of these together because these are the ones actually in the textbook that you guys are going to find difficult. So let's rock and roll. Pineapple. What the crap is with the pineapple? Is it like a... Never mind. So we're going to add the exponents on the top because I always find dealing with the top is easier first. So 5 plus negative 2, right? That's going to be, oh yeah, Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Who's covered in yellow and porous is he? I need to rewatch some SpongeBob. Thanks, Kyle. SpongeBob SquarePants. Who is Ethan? Is that Ethan V? So 5 and -2, so we'd have 3 to the 5 and 3 to the -2, so you'd add, so you're going to get 3 to the 3 on top. And on the bottom, right, Patrick. Oh, man. So here we're going to multiply this -3 and the 2, right? We're going to deal with this first. So it's going to be -3 times 2. We're going to multiply it. I'd love to be asking you guys what we do here to see that there's participation, but there's so much of a delay. So that'd be 3 to the -6 on the bottom because we're multiplying those two. And then remember here, thanks, Ty. Awesome. So remember we're subtracting, right? So basically I'm going to have 3 to the, there's a 3 on top, and I'm subtracting the number on the bottom. So -6. So 3 minus negative. This is where people get mistaken, right? They might think, oh, 3 minus 6 is negative. But you have 3 minus -6. That's 3 plus 6, right? So, Johnny, now I know that's you again. You're the only one that says amazing. So 3 plus 6 is 3 to the 9. Hot dog! I'll leave you guys to copy that down. Holy. Y'all's knuckles like really dry. I wash my hands like an infinite amount, and I have like the world's nastiest, driest knuckles. And for that, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Burt's Bees Hand Balm. Burt's Bees is fantastic and moisturizes your knuckles. I use this all the time in my own skincare routines before I go to bed. So buy Burt's Bees. Use coupon code ELLIS. ELLIS 20 for 20% off. I don't have that. Just flexing my streamer skills. Wow, thank you for that. Oh, my knuckles. Benny, I wish they paid me. They did not pay me anything. Yeah, I'm pretty much legit, Kyle. Okay, we're good. Can we do this last one? Let's just do the last one. 2 to the 3 squared. 2 to the 3 squared. Yeah, that's how you say that. Divided by 2 to the 11. So here what I might do is I might do the exponents in the bracket first. To multiply them, because this really looks like, I don't like it when they draw the divide sign. I've always hated that. So really this is the same thing as 2 to the 3 squared divided by 2 to the 11. I think that's just easier to deal with, you know what I mean? So basically you're going to multiply those, you'll get 2 to the 6 over 2 to the 11. Hello, let's subtract those suckers. That's going to be 2 to the -5, I believe. 6 minus 11 is -5. Yep. And then you want to make sure that you leave a positive exponent as your answer, right? So we're going to take the reciprocal. This would be 1 over 2, because the reciprocal of 2 over 1 is 1 over 2 to the +5. So I'll leave that there for you. That's it for today. I'm going to leave that there, but we just have, there's homework at the bottom. I've cut it down from what it originally was because I don't want you guys to go into a panic attack with overload on homework. So just 4, 6, and 18. Cameron, I'm actually a professional beatboxer. I'm the greatest of anyone of all time, even better than you and your dumb title of professional beatboxer. I'm the greatest beatboxer of all time, basically. So I won't do that today. I'll save that for tomorrow's stream. Keep you... Kyle, I'm not going to do a K-pop dance today or tomorrow. Tomorrow I got to save my beatbox to crush Cam and leave her in the dust. But yeah, maybe on Friday. No, wait, we don't have class on Friday, right? I think it's a late start day, so we don't have class on Friday. Oh, Cam, I'm sorry, that was rude. Whoa. People are so excited not having my class on Friday. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. TikTok account is going. Oh, serious? Cam, you're going viral? Wait, are you gonna stream yourself? Yeah, that's tomorrow. We're beatboxing tomorrow. Yeah, late start on Friday, Hugh. Sorry, I late start every day. Period one spare. Perfect. Okay, I would say 450 views is pretty viral. Pretty cool. Okay, guys, so whenever you're done copying this, you are free to go. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And you're getting some good lunch in you. I don't know what I'm going to make today. Running low on food. I have some leftovers from last night, but anyways, yeah, keep it real. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the rest of your classes. And take it easy. Take it easy. See you guys. Peace. You can pause the video now. And you can copy the rest of this if you haven't done that yet. Anyways, have a great day. You do have that homework at the bottom. When is the stream highlights video? Yeah. Do people do stream highlight videos? I will be back at P4. Okay, cool. Enjoy. You can hang out with me in international business. I don't even know what a vlog is. TikToker in GL goes to me sadly. You just wait, Ty. Wait till I get a freaking TikTok, man. I'm signing up today. I'm gonna have like 3 followers, bro. Oh. Oh. %90 of content is vlogs. So that's just saying what they did that day. It's like, today I made salad. Here's how I make salad. Oh, Ty, you can't be that famous. Baden doesn't even know what your TikTok is, dude. How can most people's thing be stream highlights? IZ says Ty's TikTok is overrated. Okay, so they just so these are guys that are game streamers, I guess, Ben? Like they've got like some sweet thing they did. Yeah, Ty, you got lots of haters, man. That's how you know you're actually famous. When you get so many haters. I see. Yeah, the beatboxing, me insulting Cameron, there was a few highlights. Oh, I sang SpongeBob SquarePants today, kind of, although I forgot the words. David says Ty's not overrated. He's not even rated. Oh, man. What? You crushed Geometry Dash? Everyone disliked your comments. That's weird. All right, homies. I didn't. The walkers are always there to support. Love that. Hey, peace. I'm gonna log off, team. I'm gonna end the stream. But if you got questions, message me in Teams, Edsby, whatever you'd like. Teams is preferred because then I don't have this notification that I gotta reply to big time. But anyways, thanks, guys.